Hello everyone and welcome. I'm VelvettB and thanks for joining me for today's speed build. So this is a little bit different in the sense that this is a shell challenge. And not only is it a shell challenge, it's one of my shell challenges. So if you weren't aware, I am at the moment doing a month and a half, like every 6 weeks I'm doing a shell challenge, or I'm trying to. So this is the Townie shell challenge. So the idea behind this is that you have the shell and you need to build this for a particular townie. So you might have gathered from the title of this video that it is for Nancy Landgraab. So I kind of had this idea for this shell challenge. It only came to me the other day, so I kind of was a little bit late on getting this done, but you know, that's okay. I don't know. I was just thinking about rocks. Why I don't know, but I was thinking about rocks, and I kind of got this idea for Nancy to have this secret kind of this kind of beach house secret lair. So it's kind of like a beach house, but also nobody knows it's her secret lair as well for her secret agenty kind of spy kind of stuff that she has going on. And how I pictured it was that she's on this volcano. So this is actually built in Solani and it's on the lot that has the volcano in behind it. So she's on this volcano island, you know, which is very super villainesque, you know. And yeah, she has all this like rock, and the house is kind of built into the rock, so that's kind of the vibe I was going for. So just continuing on from the volcano, and then like the volcano cliffs are sort of still coming down, and the house is like being built into the volcano cliffs. So that was kind of the idea I was playing with there. So I built the cliffs and like got the house in against there. The hardest part of this was actually getting the house and the rocks to not go through the house. So yeah, that was a challenge. And yeah, so that was kind of the idea. And then like in the house, she kind of has like a normal beach housey kind of thing going on, but then she has her like secret lair stuff. And as the build evolved, I kind of got the idea of adding like a little touches of garden and greenery and that sort of thing, because I was kind of thinking, you know what, like when she's out doing her secret agent business, I mean, what's sort of her weapons? And I kind of picture Nancy Landgraab as having, you know, like poison, you know, that's kind of more her weapon of choice. Like she might have a knife on her, or like, you know, I've put some swords in there as well, just a little bit of weaponry, but I feel like her weapon of choice would be poison. So I added like a little bit of gardening stuff as well, because I kind of feel like she would make her own stuff, because that means it's not traceable. So she would grow her own kind of ingredients, if you know what I mean. And I wanted to do the house, and you know how she's got that really iconic orange and white outfit, and this is what the house is, like orange and white, like her outfit. So yeah, that's kind of my vision that I had. And as you can see, it's all sort of coming together. We've got like the different levels, so it kind of looks like a 4-level home. And on the top level is going to be her secret spy level, and then she's going to have her bedroom, and then like the living stuff down on the bottom. So it's a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom. It's just for Nancy. So just for her, it's her luxe little hideout. And the kind of vibe that I was going for this one, I don't know, just something kind of modern retro about Nancy, and it's just kind of a juxtaposition there, but modern retro is kind of the vibe I was going for. And you'll see, like, as I decorate it, I think I captured that vibe. So I'm really happy with how this came out. It was a lot of fun to build this and get like really creative. And I don't know what it is about shell challenges that just make you get really creative. Oh, this is like the little garden stuff I was putting together. So I was thinking like under the sort of porch area and stuff, doing like little storage boxes and little areas where she can do her mixing and plant care, and like we'll do little garden pots around the place as well, and the, you know, vertical garden, so she can grow like, you know, the little bits and pieces that she needs for her poisons. And yeah, I feel like Nancy kind of has a green thumb, brought about by the fact that it's a necessity for her business. But I feel like Nancy's the kind of person that would be really good at it. You know, I feels like she's kind of like quite a precise person. So in terms of the interior, it was like a little bit of juggling, trying to find the right colors that I wanted. I didn't want to go like super orange on the inside. I didn't feel like she would be like super orange, like touches of orange. But you know, she was more like the classic white and with a color, you know, with a touch of the bright color, the warning color. You know how like wild animals, the ones that kind of have like the red spots and that sort of thing on there, is their warning, you know, their warning signal. And I feel like the orange in Nancy is her kind of warning signal. Oh, this little area here, I'm building like a little secret, you know, secret stash area for her. So like she's got this, it's behind one of those secret bookcase doors. And yeah, so she kind of has this like secret little stash of her, all her, you know, profits, like her on the run money. So if she needs to take off, she can go in there, grab you know, a few duffels of money and take off and escape. So that's kind of that's her backup safety kind of secret spot. And yeah, so I just kind of sort of see Nancy as someone who prefers like the classic white, the simplicity of that, and then yeah, your warning signal is the bright orange. I started this bathroom kind of evolved in color when I put the mat down. I realized that the other colors in the room didn't work, so I went with white for the rest of the room, and then yeah, just had the bright colored rug, which I thought was quite cool, and it had that sort of that modern retro vibe, which is what I'm going for. And I actually managed to remember a laundry of all things. Now, of course, Nancy wouldn't actually be doing the laundry herself. She would hire someone to do that. They're on strict orders not to go up beyond the second floor, so no one's allowed on that third level. But she would definitely have in-house help because she wouldn't want to do her own laundry. No siree bob. So we're up in the bedroom now. So I'm just working on her walk-in wardrobe, and I did the Modern Luxe bed with the lovely industrial loft kit fuzzy rug in the orange there, and little bits and pieces in her walk-in wardrobe, because obviously Nancy is going to have a walk-in wardrobe. You know, she's going to have a fabulous wardrobe. That goes without saying, really. And then I'm using the Modern Luxe curtains as well. There wasn't a lot of room in the bedroom area for a lot, so I didn't have like the night tables and that sort of thing, but that's cool. So for some reason I did like the second level, and then I went back down and did the first level. I don't know why. No sort of order to it. Anyway, this is the dining area, so bringing in the orange. I'm actually using the Party Essentials, like there's a little cake stand type thing with Party Essentials. I'm using that to put the flowers on. And just, you know, mixing in the orange into it all, just for the brights, but I think that's sort of nice and balanced there. Then moving into the hallway, I did something a little bit different. I don't know if I should have done this more throughout the house. I don't know. I think there was enough orange throughout the house to balance this, but anyway, what I did is I did like a little feature orange wall in behind the letter holder, so in there. That's the only one I did. I am trying to think about more about doing like feature walls and just changing out the color of the walls a little bit more. I didn't do too well with that in this build. But I did do like the little feature wall, but otherwise I kept it pretty similar throughout. Again, I felt like that was more sort of Nancy, where she would kind of have that uniformity throughout the house. So she would have like the same in the kitchens and bathrooms, and then like throughout the house, rest of the house, she's got the Book Nook kit Genera Max wallpaper. And in the living room, I just brought in a teensy bit of black. I thought that just kind of worked, and I'm using the deluxe, what's it called? I can never remember. Decor to the Max kit couch and armchair, because, you know, once again, just sort of, I mean, Nancy's about luxury, right? Luxe, modern sort of retro luxe. I just keep on adding words to describe what I'm trying to capture here for Nancy. But yeah, modern, retro, luxe. So just adding a little touch of the maximalist into the living room area. And then into the kitchen, I couldn't help myself. I mean, if I'm doing a modern kitchen, it's really hard not to use anything but the Home Chef Hustle pack, because I love it. I mean, I wish there'd been... I guess colour-wise, it wasn't 100% what I wanted, but it was okay. I mean, like, I love the cabinets and stuff, and it was fine. I just kind of like quite a white kitchen. I did initially try to put like an orangey rug in there. It was just, violent on the eyes. So I ended up scrapping that particular rug, and I think I just went for a sort of a white rug because it was too orange. Like, I pushed the boundary a little bit in the living room with the brightness of the orange, but it was just way too bright in the kitchen, and it just looked really off. I think it just sort of worked okay in the lounge because I had other orange and it sort of balanced out, but just it was like the one touch of orange in the kitchen area, and it was just way too bright. So that was the downstairs area. We've done the middle, so we're heading upstairs to the secret area. No visitors allowed. This is just for Nancy, this area, and this is her work area. So this is her working space where she does her spying, her research, whatever Nancy does. This is where she does it. So this is where I dug into the locked items area of the game. So just digging into a lot of the secret agent locked stuff, I guess, because, you know, that makes sense for Nancy, and she's being a secret agent in this particular build, so that makes sense. Just getting some weapons in there, and yeah, I think we're just about done with the build. This is her upstairs. That's her sort of plotting chair. That's the idea behind that. Where she's going to plot and make her plans, because hey, she's got a plot and she's got to make her plans. Well, I think that's about the build, so we can take a tour of what we did. So this is the exterior here. So as I said, just sort of like, it's, you know, it's supposed to be built out of the volcano, and well, sort of into the back of the volcano, and it's going up on the 4 levels. So I was working obviously to the shell shape that I myself built. So did the best with you know, the shape and that sort of thing. I think it actually looks really nice, and I really like sort of the different levels. I mean, she's got like I guess the idea is that she's putting on her luxe show. So people have an expectation of what Nancy's life should look like, and this is you know, all the bottom levels of the house are what Nancy, I mean, this is Nancy's style, this is who she is, and this is how people perceive her. And then upstairs you've got her work life, which is what nobody knows. And I mean, amazing views. Look at those views out that window. So kept it pretty simple. Like, I feel like there's orangey touches through the clutter and stuff in the kitchen, but yeah, I didn't get a lot of orange in there, but that's okay to keep it simple. And then got your laundry going into your bedroom. So yeah, so we've got the modern retro luxe vibe of Nancy, and then she's got her hidden secret life as well in there, and that's going upstairs into her secret lair area, which I think is cool. It's a nice little plotty area for her. So I want to say thank you for watching, and hey, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like and comment, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye bye.